I saw her for the first time wearing a sari and come out in her Atta's place in Florida. I think at that moment it hit me very well that, hey, okay, she's very beautiful and this is some person that I would like to be completely spending my life with romantically.
When he came to visit my family in Florida, and the entire weekend was just so perfect. It was just like he was part of us. He spoke to my mom, my dad, and it just felt like family. And at that time, I just knew, like, this is it. So I was the first one to tell him.
She would travel from Chicago, come off to my place, to my city, where her sister was there as well.
Okay, she said she's coming to see me, but then a few hours later, she told me that she's actually here to meet somebody else. I became protective of Keerthi. Like, I was like, I have to meet him, and then I have to approve of him, and then you can date him.
And we would all hang out together. But it eventually turned out into a more favorite habit of ours that we looked forward to hanging out with each other.
Our entire relationship has been long distance. It never felt like that.
2 things about your brother.
He's an నువ్వు ఇద్దే పెట్టు he's patient and obviously he's good looking.
I was freaking out every time a song ended, somebody's performance ended, and there would be like a pause. I would turn to him and be like, okay, this is step, and then he would just, the entire time, he was just calming me down. He would be like, you know what, just enjoy the dance, and if you don't know, if you miss any step, we'll just ball dance, we'll do that. They'll enjoy it, they just want to see us together. And I think that's why I was able to remember my steps, because he calmed me down.
Me saying I love you meant a lot to her that she refused to believe it. Her I love you was definitely first. My I love you was second. So she said it first.
How supportive Nikhil has been for the last 2-3 weeks. As the wedding got closer, I got really nervous. I got really freaked out about a lot of things. Even small things would set me off. But he's been so calm in the entire process. Like, oh my God. I think it just made me more sure about who I'm marrying.
And one fine day I said, on a text, that too, very hopelessly, I said, hey, you know I love you.
I can't feel it's real. Like, it's Nikhil and us marriage. No, I'm not able to process it yet.
When I first met him, like, we've always been something. It didn't feel like, oh, I'm meeting someone new.
Never met a person like her because she's a very warm person. She can handle my worst and still go eat a sandwich, and she's that kind of a person. When it came to marriage, there came a fear that if I let this person go, can I find myself with somebody else again? Finding my soulmate, for me it was her from then on. It couldn't be anybody else. But
The fact that me and Nikhil are bringing this entire family together is actually making me really happy.
I'm really happy that my parents, my family have loved her. She shows the same thing back to them, and she's a much better person than who I am today. Better than the best.